Welcome back to Beauty with Anne. I have a confession to make. I have a lipstick obsession. So I'm one of those girls who have a huge collection of lipstick and will continue to go out there and buy more. I don't know why, but this is just what happens. It almost feels like I need to have one of every single range, of every single line, of every single brand. And that has become a problem for me because A, the money, but B, also storage space. It is pretty sad because I hate like wasting lipsticks, or I hate throwing lipsticks out. So that's also one of my pet peeves. But one thing I do have to say is I do not discriminate. I will try lipstick from high end all the way to drugstore, whether it's a $2 lipstick to a $200 lipstick. I think the most expensive lipstick I own currently is the one from Christian Louboutin that looks like something you would hang in your house. What do I do with this? I just look at it. You know, of course, they spend a lot of time, money, design on the packaging, but at the same time, they do have it packed down when it comes to formulation and color and pigments. So today, this video is all about going to try some high-end versus more affordable products that have the similar texture, and we're just gonna compare and see what really are the big differences. So first I'm going to try the Christian Louboutin versus the L'Oreal, and they're both in the matte nude. Now this one ranges quite pricey compared to this one, so let's see which one we'll compare first. I'm going to go ahead and try the Christian Louboutin first because just first of all, look at this amazing package. It looks like an ornament that you could hang in your house or in your room. It actually comes with this little pouch as well, and it also came with its own little necklace hanger that you could hang on things, I guess, and as well at the same time, this came in a box. Whereas these ones usually package just like that, maybe a plastic wrapper over it, but other than that, this is how it comes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on first. I'm gonna put this on this half. I felt like when I was applying the Christian Louboutin, there was a slightly bit more moisturizing or even more heavy-handed feel, only because of the packaging itself is quite substantially heavier. And then I'm gonna put this one on the other side. Now this one just comes in a plastic lid. It just has a color on the bottom. Now, on the lips, the Christian Louboutin side feels a little bit more moisturizing than the L'Oreal. However, when it comes on your lips, the payoff is exactly the same. They're both very pigmented. They're both very comfortable on the lips. It doesn't feel heavy or weighed down. The scent is actually quite similar. There's not a huge difference between the scents. I feel like in terms of pigmentation, there's slightly bit more pigmented on the Christian Louboutin side compared to the L'Oreal. I also feel like the L'Oreal has a slight more pink in it than the other one. At the end of the day, I feel like they're not a huge difference. You could probably get away with just wearing the L'Oreal one. Luxurious, just applying the lipstick on. Honestly, to me, there's not a huge difference between the two, but the price tag.
I love red color. So I'm gonna try those two, the high end and the low end. Which one is lasting longer throughout the day. So I have here the MAC liquid matte color. And here I have the Maybelline. Maybelline says up to 16 hours. It will stay on your lips. MAC, they claim it's up to 8 hours that you can use it. A liquid sweat finish touch that is impossible to forget. Okay, I'm gonna use the Maybelline on the left side and I'm gonna use the MAC on the right side. What they were claiming was that, you know, you had this unique arrow tip. See, it's very tiny, like this. So weird. Okay, and now I'm gonna use the MAC because we can see it's not that tiny as the other one. The other one was, well, like, to be more precise, the arrow was much tinier. This is a bit thicker. Oh my god, that's so different. And it feels very different too. Just in general, when doing the red lips, you need attention, you need to take time to do it. Interesting, huh? I must say that the MAC, it's more softer. It's like putting butter over your lips, so it's really nice in a way. This is more drier. I must say that this one kind of does look like more chic, more richer. So we shall see which one will stay longer. But I really do like this effect. Like, it's so nice to see them both together. I love red lips. It's only because I'm all alone in the kitchen that I can do all of this right now. let's go start the day. Oh my god. I just had lunch. My lips, they did have lunch too. They ate half of my lipstick away. And this one, the low end from Maybelline, this one's really good. It's really there, and also it's still like the whole line, you know, the way I did it, it's still the same. See? I think it's done. The quality Maybelline.
Now I'm going to be comparing the cream finish. I've got Tom Ford and NYX. NYX is obviously in the drugstore range, whereas Tom Ford is definitely more luxury. This is probably one of the first more expensive lipstick that I have ever bought when I started my lipstick addiction. My favorite color in the Tom Ford is actually Spanish pink, but today I'll be comparing these two colors, which are kind of more on the bright red side, although they're different kind of reds, but I feel like it's a good comparison in terms of pigment. This is more of a blue base red, whereas this is more a orange base red, so you will see a color difference, but I'm just comparing in terms of texture and wear. So first I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX one. Now this one is in the color BLS19, and I feel like this is a very standard drugstore red. And this one's in the color number 65 Cracker. Although those two are different tones of red, but you can definitely see how it applies. I feel like the NYX one actually goes on a lot more smoother. It feels more moisturizing, but I can feel it's a little bit more heavy in terms of texture compared to the Tom Ford one. This one I did have to go over at least twice to get that pigmentation across, but also because I'm applying onto half of my lips, so it's a little bit more difficult than if you were swiping all across your lips. In terms of the cream finish, I feel like they're both very moisturizing, and the color pigments are both beautiful, whether you are an orange red or a blue base red. I personally feel like there's not a ton of difference. You could probably get away with wearing this instead of the Tom Ford one, depending on what kind of colors you're going for. Although they're both very moisturizing, and it's probably not going to be a huge difference, they feel really good.
I'm going to be testing lip stains, and what lip stains are is like you apply it kind of like a gloss, but it actually stains your lips, and it's supposed to kind of just keep that color throughout the day, even when it comes off. So the ones I'm testing are the low end, which is a Korean brand. It's called Mammond Highlight Lip Tint in the shade Midnight Singer, and it's like this kind of dark burgundy red. And the high end is the YSL like gloss lip stain. It's a little bit creamy, but when the cream kind of like goes away during the day, it's supposed to leave a nice natural stain on your lips. So even though it doesn't look like you're wearing anything, it still has color. So I'm gonna be testing out which one kind of stays on the lips longer, leaves a better color on the lips. The YSL is $36 and the Mammond Korean one is about $10. You can get it off Amazon. I'm gonna put the Mammond one on first. I tried to get them in like a very similar color, so they're both kind of like this dark burgundy purpley red. Okay, so this one, like, they apply really pigmented and smooth, but it's not like too heavy, which is what I like about lip stains. Hopefully the colors are similar. So this YSL has a pointier doe foot, which is like this little bud thing. So I guess you can make it more precise. Smells like candy. Ooh, the colors are actually very similar. So I have the low end on this side, the YSL on this side. In terms of color difference, this one's just a little bit more red, this one's a little bit more purple, but I mean, for the untrained eye, you probably wouldn't even notice that I'm wearing two different colors. And I'll check back with you in a few hours to see how the two lip stains have stayed on the lips. So it's about 3 or 4 hours later. I had lunch, had some soup, had some bread, and I just wanted to tell you guys what the status is on the lips. So as you can see, the corners of my lip for the low end, this was the Korean Mammond brand, has kind of just gone away on the corner. This is the YSL, and the corners have also kind of come off. But you can see there's actually no like actual product on my lips. What's left is the actual stain, which is the same color as, you know, the product, right? So that's the cool thing about lip stains, is that you rub it and it just stays there. Both of them have actually stained my lips pretty well, except the low end did kind of go away, and this is my natural lip. How much it actually did stain it, I would say the YSL actually did a pretty good job. I'm gonna try out 2 lip glosses. The high end will be the Lancome called Gloss in Love, and the other one will be from Sephora, which is called Pinup Pink. So the price of this one is $31 and this is $12 from Sephora. Brand description of Sephora and what they say is it will stay long on your lips, the color. So it transforms lips with a gel formula and it's also hydrating. Okay, so what they claim with Lancome is that this is the first lip gloss that truly loves your lips. So it's for 6 hours of moisture and an easy click open package. So this is actually really cool. Okay, so it creates huge lips. You don't need to add anything extra to it, like a pencil or something like that. So you just can wear it like this. So another thing is they're both pink, but as you can see, they do differ. I also wonder whether the color will be just as the color as in the bottle or different on my lips. So I'm gonna try the Lancome on this side. So the first thing what I noticed, because my lips were a bit dry, is that it's thick. It feels thick. Yeah, it covers them very nicely. Let's try the Sephora. Yeah, they do match. Okay, so this one feels more like warm, soft, and covering. This feels much more fresh, and this is much like it's really cold. And I do like this feeling, so that's why I feel this one is more like staying in the bed, like under the covers, and this is more like chilly, like I mean, I love the pink, but if I'm honest, I think I prefer this color more. So basically, this color emphasizes my original color more. In comparison to this one, it's like really pinkyish, which is also fun, you know, fine. But like this is more natural, shining pink.
Alright, so that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video because we love making them. If you like it, remember to hit the thumbs up and comment down below and tell me which one is your ultimate favorite lipstick that you love. Doesn't matter if it's high-end or drugstore, because it might be something that we like too. Also, if you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and join the family because we're lovely people. We don't bite and it's free. Okay, thank you guys for watching and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!